輩主催のバーベキュー。お肉が多い、でかい、うまいってアメリカを思い出したです。
Alright, let's get started. Last day of League of Heroes in November 2025. The 6th day, final 5,000 points. It's kind of surprising. I've been seeing a lot of various Japanese accounts on Twitter posting that they will not be hitting Platinum 4 in this month. For someone, like one of them, it was like first time ever dropping a Platinum 4. I think that player was trying to do multiple closes though, and it's a very runner favored PvP type. Still though, like Platinum 4 is supposed to be easy, so I'm not surprised if people just play whatever style they want. Hit Platinum 4. But yeah, like to not be able to reach it really means that the people at the top tiers now are too strong. Well, like there must be the top tiers being too strong right now. So you can't even get there. Like their luck is really bad. I feel like a lot of people have these characters. I'm talking about like Onsen Transcend, Blue Falcon, Escort City, and like one of the Rickies. And those are like very hard to win against, like especially the triple runner. I mean, even the Pacers are like super strong. We've been losing a lot of points to Pacers this month. I think that day 4 and day 3 was like massive point loss because the Pacers were so scary. Okay, so we get no hero skills today because I guess my win rate is good enough so that the hero gauge builds too slowly. Get one a day, so 3 item usages. The last race looks very strange, like the UA team. I don't think they're real, but Yamaning Zephyr can run dirt. I think the other 2 can run dirt too. Blue Ruby is like a... I think you have to do like a crazy full convert into dirt, which is like pretty hard to do. I think Gold City is a little easier. Team 4 is like high rated, that's probably a real team. Maybe a double runner. Single pace might even be a double pace with single runner. Team 3 looks like the deck is a bit weaker. UB5 is consistent. Team 2 is like double runner, pace looks a little awkward. So the guy must have... Actually, base 2 might be double pacer because the pacer deck is easier to get. You have a stronger deck 4 because the Falcon is a UB3. Huh. So second race might be real. Strong pacers, weak lead runner. I mean, third race probably real. Might be 1 or 2 runners and a pacer. Fourth one I'm pretty sure is real, and the last one is hard to say. Will Parfait. Will Parfait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these 3 all look potentially. Yeah, Will Parfait. The last one might be real. Don't want to get lucky. UC3 with Hollow Aurora, no S distance, no width. This was actually made in the Onsu scenario. The player looks like they might be a newer player. Doesn't really have any cards using some welfare stuff. Some of the really good cards are like not uncapped whatsoever. Okay, let's skip it. But I'm pretty sure this is double pacer because having your own Tokai tail is easy if you pull for these discounted gacha. Okay, so we know Yukino beating us for sure, and we know Falcon's a runner because UB3 is a bit lower. But what is the last one? What? Oh, Espoir City's actually a runner. I'm surprised. Okay. Oh, this guy actually has the cards, but not fully uncapped. No S distance on the S for a city though. Did I get juked? No S distance on the Yukino region. Got punked. Skill points is also low. About 1,000 below the average. Kinda can't be helped because his cards are not uncapped. No S distance on anyone. The character choices are good. The deck building is good. The deck is just not uncapped, so it's not strong. I am not gonna watch it. At least not the long one. The lack of S distance shouldn't be a problem, even though the deck is good. No late start, that's good for us. Oh, but you're gonna lose points to this team. Really? The other Esport City is the one? What? Can't believe we lost points to that. Did we watch what happened in the world? Yeah, like, this is my character. Wait a minute, I know that deck. Yeah, because the player has their own Transcend and their own Minecraft. It's like, makes sense. Because they have, oh, okay, that double circles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy does know how to play, but his deck and his build is like not amazing. Well, I mean, the deck is good, and the build is good. The deck is just weak because it's not uncapped. The character choice is good. But then the build at the end without the S distance is lacking. We'll just go watch it. I was so sure we would sweep them. Oh, wow. Because like generally without the S distance, like I don't, did they have 2000 speed? I don't think they had 2000 speed. It's like, you know, if they had like maxed out speed, and like the deck is slightly lacking, but you know, still have the right character and build, they could still do okay. This is raining. I'm gonna take into account about that. We don't have a late start, but we didn't take the lead against the. Okay, so they have concentration, so we're already off to like a disadvantage. They have faster reaction time. Panic on Marozen. Let's see. We take the lead from the back. We are a stamina build. We don't have the guts cards. Esport is in the back. Okay, so Marozen takes the lead. And then we have a stamina. Let's see, I think that's the power mechanics. Okay, Ricky takes third. Falcon fell behind. Then like it's hard for a runner to actually catch up. You know, we just left the no overtake zone. Even if we wanted to catch up, we can't do it during that 200 days. And like for, we don't really have final leg skills because the RNG didn't go our way. Esport does pass the Falcons. We hit everybody with speed debuffs. Everyone gets guts competition. We barely passed this my Falcon. Okay, so the stamina is really bad though. Speed is like not super impressive. This is like barely above the soft cap. They even have less than 200 int, which I think is really bad in the modern day. Really, all the videos suggest 1300 and above. The cap is what, 1400 right now. Okay, so because they're guts build, when they fight for the lead, they win over our team. They have concentration, and because they're borrowing the Urban card, they have the run acceleration. It's even evolved in the. It's not. What is it? Even gets an evolution in the onsen scenario too. I mean, it's only 10 points, but it still sucks to lose to a build that's like less than optimal. With the S distance, low stamina, no guts too. 1 star and transcend. Dude, why the guts so low? See, 6906 is slightly low on skill points. Actually, are they low on skill points here? 6560 under 7000. Man, they all have low skill points too. Come on. Because the average is 7500, so they're quite low comparatively. No S distance. And the Marzensky does have S distance on the Ricky. The triple runner? No, oh wow, it is triple runner with under acute. She has S distance as well. This one 7200 is closer to the average. So all these players are like missing the perfect deck for runners. It's hard to get it. You have to be a spender. There's like Transcend and Nihon on Bourbon. They don't have discounts. And then the Rhinecraft is a little bit older, but it's like the ideal mile card. Like for the frontliners. And it's like, it released in a weird timing. If you try to get it now, it's like, it could get replaced. That's like the timing it's at. So, you know, you kind of don't want it to go for it if you can get something else. Kind of just waiting for that. You are behind the it's a runner, the all runner war. The other Marzan has no S distance. Wonder if he takes the lead. No, we're still in front of her. We can't make it. Esper's on the late start. With her in 6th place means she might be doomed. Panic on Marzan. That's good actually for us. So she's ahead. However, I think we're in the no overtake zone now. Ricky will have a good ultimate timing because she's in the front. You'll pull away with this as opposed to being blocked in the no overtake zone. Marzan is stuck until we get to this corner. Now we should be leading the no overtake zone. We look boxed in. Oh my god, Marzan is super die. What the heck? She's not even gonna get her ultimate. You do get the high voltage from being in 6th place. It is League of Heroes. Should be hitting everybody with a speed debuff. We do get Guts Compete on S+. End up losing to the Wonder Cube. You can run runner. I've seen the recommendation. She's just not as high tier. Did we compete off her? I think we might have. And she has like more guts too. Man, what a terrible outcome. So using Parfait was the right choice. It might have been worse without it. You okay? What is this? This. In the world, you don't even have the opening leg excel. You have the final lane, which is very important. But you know, it's like if you don't take the lead, it doesn't matter if you have the acceleration. Oh, she has concentration. You let's see, groundwork. But you don't even have the other acceleration. How did you get in the lead so much? What the hell is this? What the what? I call bullshit. How did you get? I mean, she was in second. How did you get there? And then we got boxed in because like somehow the weaker Maruzen ran next to us and boxed us in. Man, that's unlucky. Wow, this game. It's very this game moment. If we guts compete with her guts is like higher than ours. Yeah, this Ricky actually has kind of low guts. I chose not to retrain because League of Heroes are not as serious. But man, it sucks to lose points. Wait, 2000 top speed pacer. This is like the perfect deck, right? Yeah, I think there's one of the versions of the perfect deck. Is that right? Like, yeah, we don't really have a power card for pacers that is like pacer specific and super top tier. Tomo is more of a backline and middle long distance power card, but because there's so many runners this time around, it kind of works perfectly for a pacer. So they're gonna be like fourth and behind. Okay, so the Furi also is a runner. 7269. This is the perfect deck, but not fully uncapped. I see a lot of Smart Falcons not use Transcend, which is like, I guess I get it, right? Because once you have concentration already on the character, you kind of don't need it from the scenario link. But she gives like good skills, so it's like, and this deck currently doesn't. I wonder if he has those skills for parents. 1, 2, 3. That's one of them. You have no Mile skill, no 4, so 4 of 6. This Falcon's win rates are really high. 61.7, 76, 12 skill points. 73, 25 skill points. This guy is like very competitive. Well, I'm gonna be losing points here too. So it was like 2.5 real teams. I guess the first one, it's not really real. So I think the perfect timing is okay. We still lost the third race. Double late start. Oh my god. So Maruzen still manages to be third despite the late start. They have concentration on the whole team. Yeah, I guess the Haramai doesn't have it. Yeah, but trying to beat Smart Falcon that's well built for the league very hard. I don't know if we got catch up. We need to get away from the so S points sped up and then got hit the I think the no overtake wall. Let's see, is he in the no overtake zone? No, I think she was already in overtake zone. Like the no overtake zone's really weird. Like if you're like next to them you can pass them, if you're behind them you won't try to pass them. So I guess she was running on her side the whole time. Right before the final leg, so she should have speed carry over. Will we catch up though? I don't know if we can. We're like losing position to the opponent as Furioso, I guess. We just compete between the R2 runners. I don't know if we can catch up though. The shooting shows like max speed. Yeah, like unless you have higher stats or a lot of idle leg skills, catching up is like really impossible. The speed's like really high. And all double circles and everything. Yeah, it's the problem with like modern day runners. If you can't get concentration on the short tracks, which I can't because I don't have the deck for it, it's like awful. Damn, actually 2 losses in 1 set? That's crazy. I think the lowest I ever seen was like 750 points. So this was made beginning of the month. The deck is not. It's kind of like has some old cards. It's the no width build, so it's just pushing stats. Which like this high rank doesn't mean anything because all that stamina doesn't really help. This is not a real team. Usually like UA4s, that's not like. They're also off meta. They have like a lot of skill points. Let's see. Pacer with borrowing a KO. Ruby, no S distance. So 2 soldiers and a pacer. We're gonna do a short one. Like low whips are really bad. If we lose points, I'll be sad. Oh, that Yamani's effort's kinda close. Oh my god, we're gonna lose points? 10 points maybe? Yeah, the soldiers have no chance. It's like 800, it's not the lowest I've seen. Bruh. Speed is really high, the width's really bad though. And like you definitely cannot win with this in a champion meeting. But in League of Heroes, it's more about points. You want to be top 3. They took the 3rd spot and lose. Damn, everyone's like playing early today. It's fucking Tuesday, right? Japan should be Wednesday. It's no holiday. Is everybody home right now? I don't know. It's like what? 4 hours difference? 4 hours ahead? 4 or 5? That's like 1 or 2 p.m. over there. Aren't they at work? This group looks scarier than the last group. Oh my god. Let's see. First one might be runner and the pacer or runner pacer. Second one might be double pacer runner. It's the same deal. Basically, if you see like Wonder Q or Ricky, they could be pacer or runner. Everyone else is a runner. Digital might be a pacer. 3rd team looks the weakest, despite like their like stats are really high. Like regular Falcon is just ever since the runner combo was found, ranking is like a lot weaker. Because one of those moves is her awakening skill, so you kind of can't do the runner combo with her. Race 4 is I don't know, like Furioso, Ricky, one of the Q could be pacer or runner. Everyone else is a runner. Just look at the ranking then. UB8, UB7, this guy probably is real. UB6, UB3, deck is not perfect. I think these 2 are stats inflation or they're from Design Your Island. This is the only real character for the race. Race 2 is like super awkward. You got UB3, UB8. Why is the gap so wide? Like, the first one is like super scary. Yeah, like at the race 2 and like race 4 when they have like a wide gap, it's like it's all race 3 also. Wide gap usually suggests like Some of them might be from Design Your Island because it's like a higher stats inflation. It's harder to hit as high unless your deck is really good at Onsen. You get way more skill points. And it could also mean they just didn't try. Because, like, you know, if you look at the first one, this guy, no, it looks like he played for real. Same with the last guy. The other one just very weird. How many real teams though? It's like 2 for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of parfait so quickly. Let's do it. Everyone is like, I guess only the weakest looking one is race 3 character wise. Everyone else looks like they could be a real problem. First team definitely. You don't have S distance, they get juked. Transcend not as a runner. What the hell? Can she do pacer? What is this? Are you from Design Your Island? You're not. What? I got juked. What the world is going on? Triple pace, okay. So you take the acceleration skill from what? Okay, I think the Transcend was, they made a mistake and then he just didn't try to retrain. But you took the wrong skill from Rudolph. This one was trained more recently. This one was trained more recently. I think he chose the right skill after. No, he still didn't. Oh my god. My items, I'm getting used. I'll just watch it. I'm mad. We're gonna lose points to this team. Yeah, it's like, can't always be right. That is a curveball. Totally swung in this. Who knows, maybe the other teams that were like, it looks suspicious. Characters are good, of course. Don't run over, they take the lead. So it's all about pushing away from them. Ricky in like a less than optimal looking situation. Not really have a lace twice. He's not triggering, he's also finally triggering skills. He's away from I think only Ricky triggered her Speed Eater. I don't think anyone else did. This is very interesting. Eater doesn't really have a range, it has an maximum target. I guess you could trigger late too. I've seen it trigger slightly late. You are pulling away. The ultimate from Ricky is meant to run away. There's another speed. Very early ultimate too for Ricky, which means she won't get to I think we needed it to run away, but it's okay if we didn't get the speed carryover. You might still lose points to a pacer, but he's really far behind. Or is it nobody behind her, so she can't trigger the awakening skill? Okay, it was a... no accidents happened. I mean, they don't have S distance. It wasn't like... the builds were kind of bad, but I was really worried I'd lose points to someone who is like not as competitive. Just one another set of real to triple. Okay, so at least the Transcend here is the real Transcend. Here's the runner, top speed is low. This guy lacks cards like me, so he has to use the Miguel Palmer card. Ricky looks like it's a stats inflation build. Well, I guess no way to build. I keep saying stats inflation because that's how you just inflate the stats when you ignore weight. Is this from Design Your Island? It is. Okay. What? We don't have S distance. Oh, did I waste a parfait? I might have. Yeah, right now it's hard to tell because the builds range from UB6 to UA3. I mean, UA4 is like if you really got an amazing run with the perfect deck. And the average is like, yeah, the average is UB7, UB8. So like, if you see a bunch of like recommending or meta characters at UB6 to 9, you're like, oh, they might be real. You just can't tell. Okay, this one I don't think is real though. Design your island from July. Design your island from August. Design your island from October. The reason why it was easy to tell this was fake is because the character selection and the rank. Because the onsen scenario is a lot harder to play. If it's a really high rank and it's not a meta character, they probably didn't train on the new scenario for it. I suppose if I ran into a triple soju that's like a character love player and I saw they were like UA rank roughly, I'd be like, I'm sure to do. But some of them are the ones who are like calling out of that form. Ah man, the parfait was wasted. The 3 of these were fake. Oh, you can't tell though, you can't tell. The UV4 made recently. The deck is... this is a good deck. Well, I mean, the Power Bourbon replaces Speed Smart Falcon, so you kind of want the final leg Acel. The cards are good. The deck is less than perfect because you do want the final leg acceleration. This is Design Your Island. Oh, none of these were real. I should have not believed. I just can't tell with these things though. This Transcend looks pretty serious though. This was trained very early before the Bourbon card, I believe. This one is not trained for this track. And the Ricky trained later after they got the Bourbon card. I think they just stopped trying though. Go watch it because the Transcend might make us lead points. I actually didn't notice if the Transcend had Minecraft borrow. I think she might not have. No late, so that's good. We take the lead from her, we're good, but she's very hard to take the lead from. So the ultimate is early leg speed. So why are we losing the... how did we lose the position grab against the Ricky? Oh, Ricky panics, it's a very long panic. It's not good. Yeah, she does have like a heal, but it's not a big heal. It should be in the no pass, the no overtake zone. With this positioning, there will be no overtake. If we're next to them, we could still pass them. And see how they're in a line, we can overtake. But we're entering the corners, we should be leaving it soon. We have to make a move like right. Ultimate lets her pass Marozen. Marozen should be hitting her ult. I think the situation already happened for Esports pushes to the lead. So this is like a final leg, but we don't have acceleration, so we don't have the card, we don't win. But we were in a losing position against any properly built character. We still lose points, because like Marozen is in a kind of terrible looking position. Need more skills to trigger, but she still manages to pull through. I always train to get race essence, power, and stamina, but like inheritance event chooses if you're a winner or not. So I gave up trying to hit like higher perfection on the deck and on the builds. That's what it is. I'm working on parents. The parents for next month is coming out very good. So at least I'm on the way to getting a very good parent. Might be max out speed but no S distance. They're not a pacer, right? Okay. All these curveballs. 69.3. So that means the teammates are bad? Why probably Smart Falcon's win rate so far? This guy is missing speed cards, doesn't have final SL. Concentration is built in for both of them. But she get Transcend gets it from the Onsen scenario, so borrows the Bourbon but doesn't have the final. I could have done that too, but I eventually decided the final leg SL was more important. But I still went for the. I went for both the acceleration. I chose to take a. Did I watch this? It's like I don't think they're real. I know this and the speed is so high. I don't know. The other speed makes it kind of awkward. As they sort of match S distance and 19 something. It's been like a strategy since like 2 or 3 months ago. People push as high speed as possible to make up for not having S distance. They start as bad. And they technically, I've seen like some of the UmaTubers I follow too. Like it was what I think it was the Still in Love CM with Asian Flash swimsuit. She has the green stats evolution skills that makes her stats really high. And it was like something to be wary of. He also is a pacer. I didn't even know this. He's from Design Your Island. Oh no, she was still next to them. I think we could still get it back because we're like next to each other. So this ultimate will keep us in front. We're in the middle of the the lead from the ultimate will close on the inside. In the corner now. Should be hitting all the accelerations and pulling up. Fifth place Maruzen, unfortunate. She doesn't get someone behind her to use Awakening. If we run past someone, we might actually get the Awakening skill. Let's compete with the Falcon, I think. I don't see the Awakening skills still. Yeah, I mean, you still want the S distance because it's not raw stats. It's a 5% increase of like speed, I think. I think we had like half a real opponent. My parfait. I think I would have got 1,000 points even if we didn't use the parfait. That's why I'm a little bummed out. Okay, so we are gonna be in Platinum 4 in this race, so we're good. Alright, so we're not using it here, so there's a bunch of like low rank. Thank goodness, make it easy to make a decision. Well, let's see what we're facing. First 2 races not real, last race is not real, third race is awkward, fourth race is triple pacer, I'm pretty sure. What in the world is the third race? Double runner pacer, double pacer runner. Single Wendy like came out and didn't really do anything. I think she was supposed to be a Sojourn. I'm not sure. Her cards I think puts her at pacer, but I'm not sure. I think like her ultimate, if I remember correctly, was slightly gambling. So like not having consistency is not great. Do we use a ball or anything? Yeah, let me go pass. Take a quick look at what month these characters are from, and then just skip it. Oh, that actually is from the Ongsen scenario. This guy is probably a newcomer, new player. He has like no cards. Yeah, I think he's a very new player. Or he's very what's it called? Casual maybe? Even lower rank. Yeah, this deck is the free rental deck from Design Your Island. This is from this month though. You don't even play the new Onsen scenario. This one was from July. So this guy probably didn't play the new scenario and tried it once and just called it a day. The Onsen scenario is very hard to play. I think it's a lot harder to play. It's once you get the groove, it's not too bad. But like the ticket timing gets very stable, and then depending on your parents' sparks, it changes the way you level the tools. But it's not too bad once you get used to it. UB9. Here's a pacer. 7,000 skill points is pretty good. No S distance though. Ricky, I think it's the same build. Also no Estes. The speed is maxed out though. Yeah, like the pacer decks because of tail is like a lot better. Just gonna put like the no witch style. I'm gonna just do a short watch. Other Ricky really close, but they don't. I don't think they borrow the high voltage. No acceleration is very hard because you're dealing with people who hit their max speed. You're chasing after them, so like you have to have higher than their max speed, which is higher stats or a bunch of final leg skills. Final leg skills is very hard to get because they're all like RNG dependent from the parent inheritance. Another no way to build 7,300 skill points. Has to borrow the friend card. Christmas Augury. Does Christmas Augury get the ultimate timing on here? That's consistent. I see. That one is less stable, I think. The mini skills deal, 3 or more skills trigger here at the end. Then I lose points to this Augury. There's no wit. This person is opting for no wit build. Like, who is teaching this build to people? Like, I follow like a lot of Uma tubers. There's like 3 or 4 that I can cross-check info from. Nobody recommends no wit. But I've seen so many no wit builds on Twitter. People posting like stats pushing builds. Look at my US2. It's like 900 wit. But everything else is maxed out. So not very competitive. Augury is not gonna make a comeback, right? Augury has terrorized this game for like 2 years at least. All the way up to evolution skills, so it's like you never know. But I mean, ever since then though, she's been not very, well, that's not true. Some champion meetings, you might still see a closer Augury. The Christmas one, those are like they were pretty strong. I still don't think they showed up during evolution though. Let's see, when was this made? end of last month. Strange deck for a base. It was more like a runner deck. Weirdo. It was made recently. Huh? Is this a rental deck that's free? The free deck doesn't give you Almond Eye, right? There's no way. But the other ones look like they're from the free stuff. Actually, I don't have a run going, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, because I remember there was a deck you can borrow that's like preset with the Tannhauser card. Oh. This is the... Yep. Okay, so here's all the rental decks. There's like generic one, short distance, mile, medium, and long. Huh. Was it a paid deck then? I could have sworn I remember a deck with the other name. But it looks like a 5 motion in all of them. Very strange. Well, anyways, it's not a competitive build, but deck is like surprising. This card, not very amazing. I think it's a gacha card. It's like, I think that was still before they made amazing cards that were always good. They made bad cards for a long time. We sweep? We did sweep. So we did one good parfait choice because we lost 100 points. One bad one because this one is it's a lot easier to meet. 3 of them were not even going to be close to be competitive. So we still have like one parfait left. Looks like 2-3 teams are not real again. Lucky. So, let's see. First race UD, not serious. Last race UC is not serious. Third race, it's like low UB, high UC, not serious. So it's like only race 2 and race 4. Race 2 characters are not very meta. Well, just digital who's not meta anymore. Yukino Bijin, good ultimate, but might not be effective on this track and be Nova Tick Zone. Ricky is Ricky. And the fourth race is Triple Runner. Falcon is not amazing. I think Ines Fujin was like on some people's tier list, but because the runners are so strong, they don't really recommend tough runners anymore. Marazan's like an exception because the Ultimate is the only one who actually works on this track for some reason. Yeah, there's no item. Well, technically, we use the items perfectly in hindsight. Because at least the people we swept in second amount of races, they were still UP rings, right? And these people are not very competitive, not even training for the track from August. And also from this month, but from the wrong scenario. Using mostly, 2 welfare and a bunch of non-capped cards. Also from last month. We basically reached the goal. If you're not aiming for top 96, you're in platform. And they're just maximum rewards. It's very easy in quotes. It's supposed to be easy, but a lot of people are falling out of it. But at least I've seen at least 2 on Twitter, Japanese people being like they're getting crushed. I'm like, what? I think one of them had like a top tier team too, like all runners, and they were like losing badly. Yukino is from Designer Island in July. Digital is from July as well. Yuki is a runner. Also from July.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか。
第4コーナーを進んで得点に向かう栄光まで4匹。このまま直線での争い。残り200バルテンシー。譲らないか。
Still, you can lose points sometimes. Like this Ricky might fall behind and lose points. Oh, she doesn't. Okay. Decent fun back. Generally, you shouldn't be losing. EC7. That's a recent. This is a year 3 then. Plus, like, I think a year 2.5. When was LoH? LoH was year 2, right? 2.5. I think Daiwa was also from that time. Experiment is a early year 3 or late year 2.5. Almond Eye is a year 3 card, no year 3.5 card. Is Almond Eye a year 4 card? I don't remember. You know, like Almond Eye changed the game basically. And I'm so used to the post-era change, I just don't remember exactly what the timeline is like anymore. But these are in train for the month. He doesn't have cards. Ricky's a runner, right? Okay, no, it's a base suit. We didn't even rank KO. The player doesn't have whip cards. Yeah, his weight is like 1-star remote, which is very unfortunate. That card is actually still very, I would say it's still kind of competitive. The only problem is like, the good thing about her is the skill hints, getting on the mile skills. The skill, it's a skill point war right now between these. The new cards lose to the old cards. The old cards lose to the new cards because they don't have enough skill points. Like you could be fighting with like 500 or more skill depth difference. Skill point gap. And that's like, you know, 2 gold skills, 4 or 5 white skills. It gets even bigger than 1 skill points. It pulls apart, and then like all the new cards come with a ton of skills. Ramon's still really good though, like in my opinion. Like if you only have Ramon for a mile width card, you can still push the stats. You can still get all the mile skills. The skill points might just drop. Let's see, this was made this month. The deck is. So this player looks like they at least knew what cards to use, but his cards are just not maxed out. He does have the accelerations for the start and the end. He don't have S2 stuff. He's missing, but this is from the yeah, like, you know, back to it. Sorry about that. Let's see. Some Design Your Island. This one is from this month. No skill point. The guy doesn't have wit cards. He's like, he has like all the good cards, but none of them are maxed out. If he buys the battle pass, he just collects all the crystals. He's gonna have a really good deck. don't know if you can actually build it fast enough. So let's see, runner. No S distance. What's the top speed? That's okay. Top speed is okay, but no S distance. Top speed is really high, but no S distance. Let me watch this. There's nothing. We'll watch it because there's nothing from this race to watch. Thanks, sorry. There's nothing from this set to really watch. This guy at least is just missing the card strength. Looks like they know which things to prioritize. They start on this point city. Oh no, we're gonna lose points to this team? Why are they pulling ahead? This point was pulling behind. Are you being blocked by the... We're being blocked by the... the Marojan put this forward somehow. What? I don't like what I'm seeing. When you know over take zone, but they're like right next to us. If they actually get speed skills, they can still in front. Pulls ahead. This point, it's basically like that. I think she has the easiest estimate open. Probably know over take zone now. Lose points to this team. Take the lead. S point should be pushing up. He has to run outside area 1 though. So let's complete with the Marojan. Okay, we end up still taking. That was like actually kind of scary. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because she has to run from 6th place to pass the weaker opponents. She has to run from the outside. It really sucks to run from the outside as a runner. You don't really have the final leg power to run all the extra track. But luckily, she is like the highest late game explosive power of all the runners in the right now. We do guts compete off of the Marojan. Even though, like, you know, she has more guts, we have more top speed. We almost lost points to that team. Let's see, UC from this month. Throw in top tip decks that are not uncapped. Except for Stego. Yeah, Amaya Groove is maxed out. Before they start. Well, some of them are running. We like outrank them severely in terms of stats. We sweep this team, this set of people again. We almost lost points to that. That team which has the right idea but doesn't have quite the card strength. That's the right card. He's not maxed out. Like, not the Marojan. Even though she did the best, it's kind of fun. Like the set of card traces are good for what this guy can do, but they're not maxed out. He's also missing characters to use. Final race of the day. It's like 2 non-real opponents. The first one might be real. Falcon's rating. The fourth one is... Yeah, it's like the two good things and one thing that's kind of I'm unsure about a lot for like today. Like race 4, like Ricky is good. Falcon I don't know. Regular Haramaya is like nowhere near as good as this one. Second and third races are not high rating. Fourth race got two good characters and got Aurora. Like, I think does she even have gold speed skills? I think all of them have healing. I don't really pay super close attention. So she's generally not compared. And then the last one is like two characters I think are real, but then there's a Grand Life Falcon. Like Blue Falcon's the top tier right now. Yellow Falcon is just okay. I don't even know if she's actually just okay. Not even that might not be okay when I think about it. I think one of her skills is like Ricky. It's like not good on the track if you're not in the lead because of the no overtake zone. Design your island from October, no S distance. Are you also from Design Your Island, October? Yep. Why is this rating so low? Also Design Your Island from. Alright. You might have nothing to watch for this at least. Okay, so anticlimactic. Yesterday was like sweaty people all day. I think like the day before also was pretty sweaty. Today all of a sudden is like matchmaking game was not. I was like going for top 96. This would be perfect. I'm like not way too late. One bad run, you're basically out of the running. You really have to Q dodge people. A lot of the posts I see, people who barely lose points, they're like queuing like an hour or two before the reset. You made this month, let's just sudden skill points, not less distance. This is like a year 1 deck plus a event, like a recent-ish event card and over. This guy quit for 3 years and then came back. Yeah, he quit for 3 years and came back, or 2 or 3 years and came back. Also from recent time, Austin, this game isn't just about equipping SSR, it's not your pleasure game. So Rishi is a pacer. So this might be the only real opponent, but looks like they might not be real. The skill point's really high though, 7641 is above average, made this month. This is a pacer, it's not. A pacer card on the run. This card doesn't have a run deck. I know he has good characters. No whip card, no S distance. Honestly, I think this Aurora can't do Pacer. Let's see. This is a daily PvP build. These are just daily PvP builds. Just looking at the skill list. There's nothing to watch.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうです。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
残り400。じりじり詰める F2。残り200。ごハンドリッチ。みんなでハッピー。
Well, okay. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, in hindsight, perfect item usage. Doesn't know about it. Another non-weight build. Character is good though. That is lacking in uncaps. Do they have SP spins? I don't think they do. Okay, yeah, no, not even watch.
今スター
We
トが
start
切られま
the
した。
shouldn't
各馬
matter.
娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動き
There's
ま
so
す。
much of a
最
stats
終
difference.
コーナー残り200。F2R7。初色は怒らない F2R7。リードはサトシ。よっしゃー。
You get the hero skill, but the race is over. Out of tickets. You get an extra 100 crystals for like getting another 1,000 points. Like the 2,000 points. Interesting. Okay, yeah, because the max amount of it's every 2,000 points after funding. But the max amount of points is 3,500. Right. You know, 4,000. You have 5,000 points a day. This is the max points 3,400. Is that right? 5 races a day, 1,000 each, 6 days, 3,000 plus 4,000, so 34,000. Yeah. We lost how many points? 2,000. No, 1,000. 1,410 points, that's it? Still not like top 300 or anything, but it's like. Still like I lost way more points than that. I guess that is technically quite a bit. Especially if like 3,400 is the maximum. We only missing the max rewards by 1. That's good. Actually, I don't even think people can get both of them because you have to have perfect points. And you can't. Can you even? I think I miscalculated. Take a look at the top 96. Am I miscalculating? I feel like the results end up very similar to how it began. Actually, I think Ricky did really bad on day one, then it evened out. Esport City's been strong the whole time. It is the most meta on the team. Zinski probably have way more wins if Esport wasn't here. She's a year 1 character, so for her to be able to compete is still very amazing. She did get a new awakening skill last week. I think it was last week or last month or something. And Kopano Ricky, year 2-ish character, the right before Grand Lion. Still very strong, but a lot harder to use nowadays because all the other runners are like insane. Let's go look at number 1 right now. Oh, there's a lot of people tired at the. Wow, everyone only lost 10 points. That's insane. Yeah, cause like, what is your win rate? 17.7. 75.4. That's a 100% win rate on this guy. But then he dropped out of top 3 once on this transcend. Yeah, because top 3 100%, top 3 100%, he lost 10 points. 100% win rate, that's right. That means these people also have 100% win rates too. That's so crazy. So the Falcon dropped out of top 3 once. And with this team, the Esper dropped out. So yeah, these you see like these 3 characters is the recommended top. The UA 4, UA 7. How's the stamina so high? Because everyone else is like lower stamina. I mean, it doesn't matter here, honestly. This stats is a bit lower. Let's take a quick look at the build. Interesting width card choice. That's one for the mild skills. She is a pacer. What? That's why it's. I was like. That's why it's econo with there's a pacer. What the pacer is able to push? 100. He dropped out of top. Wait, that means he lost more than 10 points. Oh, right. Yeah, no, this is... She lost these points in bronze. Yeah, because they did like... All of these were the max amount of races, I believe. But we have bronze races, which don't count towards the ranking. So, like, what? 2 of these between these 3 ones were outside of top 3. 2 of them were bronze. Pacer thing, Pacers, doesn't have Rhinecraft because she has her own restoration. I was saying like the other day, I think she's better as a pacer overall because of her skill set. So this track just favors runners too much. Not the track, just the champion, not champion, League of Heroes favors runners too much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 606 double circles. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay, 4. The ones that go 406. Does the Falcon have the 4 runner combo position sense, danger avoidance? Horror Wit, so it has the 4 combo, transcend. This is the perfect deck. Right, because a lot of the Falcon players in the top don't use transcend because you don't need concentration. You also have Vision Sense, 1, 2, 3, 4, danger avoidance. 5, 6 of 6. Oh, alright, so like, these builds are so crazy. Like near perfect, well, basically perfect. Okay, so this person opts for transcend. Oh wow, we have. Okay, we have both the race essences. That's super good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this doesn't have 5. So 5 of 6. Vision Sense, danger avoidance as the triple combo. Vision Sense, 1, 2, 3, 4, danger avoidance. these builds are cracked. Another S4 is all pacer for the top 3. What? Where were these people the other day when I was looking at the top? I just sniped the win out of nowhere. Oh my god. Yes, I definitely did not see Pacer Espoir Cities yesterday. Take a quick glance. Everyone else is a runner for Espoir City, but the top 3 is Pacer. What the fuck? What is this tag? The win rate's not bad, 33.7 amongst these monsters, actually overtaking the Transcend. Also has triple S, double O. This guy is a super tryhard. He went all the way. Concentration, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't go for high voltage because she has her own cell. What does this is from Econo, but I think Econo is a single. Actually, I don't know which cards from Mile that give double gold. Tie for first place, other guy. Actually, only skill points. 8350, crazy. 8050, 8060, the top of the world skill point amounts. 8076, 90, 7928, and 8039. Yeah, basically 8000 is like the high end. The Uma Tube is saying you can get 8500. I think it's like too hard to line up. But I think 8500 might be like competitive wise the top end. I do know that like for the people who are going after high like rankings, they hit the skill caps. They hit over 10,000 skill points. But those are not competitive racing. Those are for like showing off how high you can push the stats. Anyways, we're looking at the final guy, 55.3 crazy win rate. Look at all these amazing inherited skills. 1, 2, danger avoidance, incense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of 6 horror with. Race essence stamina with the full package, basically the full package. Yeah. Using Still in Love's ultimate, interesting. You even have Smart Dolphin. I haven't really seen any like super top tier S4 City Pacer build. Take a good look at it right now before we at the this is Yukino reaching Valentine, another Still in Love ultimate. Interesting. They also okay, they all have Ramon though. Because I'm using Ramon on my Mars, but it's a good timing for speed on Pacer as well. Also going for the Still in Love, but missed it. We do want Ogre. Still in Love is like an Ogre style ultimate, but it's at 300 meters away from the end. The Transcend real quick before we go back to that. What's it called? Espoir City. Yeah, another good amount of what's it called? Ultimate inheritances. Resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, danger avoidance, 5, 6. Horror wait, we don't have the race essence stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them is gold. The double also goes 2. Got aggressive. Why would you buy this? You have too many skill points, right? At 8,000. It doesn't work on this track. But it's like you have so many skills, They just buy rating. You know what they're gonna do? Leave it around. I mean, technically on the last straight, if she triggers this during another skill, it's still good. Because you like push towards that new top speed faster, but it's not really for the last timing. How many stamina using skills this one has? Let's see, one of these use stamina. This one is a 0.2, I think. This is another 0.2. Her awakening skill is a 0.3, I think. Another 0.2. Yeah, like if you bring everything that uses stamina, I think she can lose almost 10% stamina. You need like 2 gold heals to get it back. But you need it to keep up with this race. And that's like the thing they were suggesting building experts. So you gotta be careful about your build. You definitely want over 1100 stamina for on expert. If you're like at 980 or something, you definitely running out of stamina. Okay, cool. I learned something from the top 3. Esper City, Pacer is. I said earlier today too. I think it's better as a Pacer. I didn't know how to build it. That's how you do it. A quick scan of the rest of the top 96. Another Pacer over here. Are you the same on the build? 33.5. Very similar as well. Another Oguri. Still end up, Ramon, Parade Ricky, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many stamina consuming skills do you have? 1. Huh. So aside from her built-in one, actually this one she gets from it's either she has a built-in when it comes to one of her career secrets. Only one, huh? I don't have like 3. More Esper cities all run as another Pacer one. And then more still in load and Beijing ultimates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? So this one has the stamina using one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's just 4 is what you have. This one's a run mode. Wow, it's like the same. All of the top 96 snipers came in at the end. Because I only just noticed everyone's the same team. Really? It's so funny. Let me go start from the bottom. Out of nowhere, a Hoko Tarumaya, but it's like out of top 96. It's only top 96. It's the trio. Oh my god, it is just there. Is it going to be okay? There is a Hoko Tarumaya. Doesn't have still in like Misty and Irritant. Okay, are any of these the Uma tubers I follow? I don't actually know their in-game name, but they usually have like YouTube advertisements on their Suzuka, what the hell? You're a super runner? You are. Oh. If this person stays at 96 voting for this Suzuka. Ooh, what color is it? Let's go. Another hopeful Toromine. Okay, so we do at least have a little bit of variety. Instead of just Esper City, Transcend, and regular Rigby. Triple S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Main skills. Another small FL, I mean, not small, Suzuka Super Runner, it is interesting. I would like to see those races. For the whole pro turbine, wow, USEA6. The power of the, just Dale, I think. You have your own Pokémon too? You will spin this for sure. It's the same trio. It man, like all the other days we looked at top 96. Nobody. I mean, I didn't scan all of everything, but it's like pretty sure it was not just these three the whole time. At least for like over half of the day. So these people have been sniping the ranks, hiding until the right moment to queue in. That's all fun. Alright, we hit for today. I think Top 96 is not tomorrow. We have like a rest day and a voting day. It says, yeah, you see like it ends on the 29th. That's the 28th in America. So we're gonna have 26 is nothing, 27 is not. It's the voting. The 28th. So it's like what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm back on Friday. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's it for today. We made top. We actually did pretty good. Being over 3200. So that's like platform plus the extra tier, and then the maximum, which is like up here at the 3400. You will have to see, like, I get the same rewards as this guy because he lost 10 points. Because every 2,000 points after 3,000, you get a thing. So I got 2,000 points, and he got 2,000 points. I don't got 4,000. He doesn't got. So that's it. Yeah, because the rewards is like every 2,000 points. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Be back on Friday, watch Top 86. Hopefully some of these interesting builds like the Suzukas, we can watch them. I am interested in seeing, it would have been interesting to see these Pacer, what's it called, the Pacer Espar Cities race in the regular races. In the top 96 race, it's gonna be all runners. Not gonna. One of these guys, or maybe some of these guys, might switch over to the buffer setup. You don't have to queue in with this team you qualify for the final top 96 match. What you couldn't do, and I've seen people do this, they bring in a champion meeting team to the buffer. And I just vote for the ace because it's like they're gonna win. So we'll see. Some people are very fun. They're just like, well, I'm definitely going to win this race. And some other people don't care. You know, getting down 86 is all they care about. So you just queue in with their team. But some people want to go farther than that. That's always funny. Yeah, that's it. Be back on Friday. Watch Top 96. I'm out.